Hello all and sundry, and welcome lower back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you usually, this is Rich doing every other video these days on XRP. So I hope you are all having a notable day these days, wherever you are in this remarkable world. We're going to speak about XRP, and I got to start with this from Alicia. New real estate, real global asset pool. On the XRP ledger, Alicia introduces a real property-backed pool wherein customers can deposit XRP or RLUSD for stable returns. This pool pursues to construct real-world use instances for RLUSD. Key features: real property-backed, real international asset pool, deposit alternatives, XRP APR 2.5%, and RLUSD APR 5% safe and authorized custody through countless block pool length. February 13th to March 12th, 2025. We are going to look such a lot of alternatives like this open up via tokenization as properly. We are so early on tokenization. Ripple maintains doubling down on it. They speak me about it all of the time, because that is the next big issue around crypto. Real global asset tokenization is reshaping finance, making traditional property extra handy and green. They pass on to talk about tokenized treasuries, actual estate, and tokenized debt. The one I'm constantly inquisitive about is yield strategies. On the turn side, this growth of real international assets incorporates implications for yield techniques and decentralized finance, bridging the gap among TradFi and DeFi via digitized tokens, brings consistent cash flows and deeper liquidity, pulls to those new protocols, providing more predictable and solid yields as compared to potentially extra volatile crypto simplest property. Of course, regulated on and off ramps are critical to make certain the transparency, responsibility, and self-belief vital for greater institutional adoption. We're going to see such a lot of property being tokenized by way of institutions inside the quick term. All we are waiting on nonetheless is guidelines. Once the ones are in vicinity, it's it. Things are going to show up so quick. Price goes to be flowing into these cryptocurrencies so fast. People are going to be greatly surprised by using how short the prices trade on these software-pushed cryptocurrencies, but it'll additionally open up passive profits alternatives for us as retail investors. And I do not know all people, it really is still putting their money into Bitcoin after being attentive to larsson. Pay attention. We trust the subsequent step going forward could be the tokenization of economic property, and which means every stock, every bond will have its very own, essentially, QCIP. It'll be on one standard ledger. Every investor, you and I, may have our personal range, our personal identity. We should rid ourselves of all issues round illicit sports about bonds and stocks and virtual via having a tokenization. But the maximum critical thing, we are able to personalize strategies through tokenization that fits each character. So think about it. To tokenize Bitcoin, when he went to mention virtual assets, I think he wanted to mention Bitcoin. And why would you ever spend money on Bitcoin when you can invest in what's going to move Bitcoin, XRP? Because it's going to be walking at the XRP ledger. It's going to be running on different networks as well. XLM, XDC, Hedera, Algorand. Even in El Salvador, Bitcoin turned into already walking on Algorand rails. That's the destiny for Bitcoin. So why now not put money into what is going to flow Bitcoin? Charles Schwab expands 24-hour buying and selling to all its retail clients. And I even stated they're seeking out that past due nighttime, early morning retail liquidity. But they recognize lots of human beings which might be in the stock marketplace are shifting towards crypto due to the fact you can change crypto 24 hours an afternoon, 7 days per week. The inventory market has limited time frames. That's why they want to go to 24-hour buying and selling. And Wall Street's largest banks, as soon as weary of crypto, are now planning to attract and serve crypto companies as US rules shift. They count on Trump's seasoned crypto stance to spark a wave of IPOs, stock income, and convertible bonds, creating new earnings opportunities. Wall Street is keen to get worried with crypto due to the fact, to them, crypto is modern day. You recognize? We've all been on this for a while now, loads of us years, and we understand crypto absolutely. And they begin dead, in the end waking up and starting to see that crypto is the future and that they want to get in before time runs out. They want to get in earlier than their largest competitors get in. That's the biggest deal. It really is happening with Wall Avenue. 24-hour bank transactions are coming. Take a listen to this. Shifting gears to a bit, something that matters to me and marketers all over the UBTS. Is why cannot I cord anyone money at 6 p.m. Eastern Time? Can we get to a 24/7 state of affairs in which wires are cleared every day, all day? I suppose that could be very, very useful to agencies everywhere in the country. So that's coming. It's just coming slowly right here. We have that at Fed Now. We'll get in contact with you about Fed Now. We provide that provider between banks, and others need to provide it too. But sure, we do type of lag a number of other international locations in that, and it is time for that to appear. So I recognize I do not want to put you on the spot. However, to put you immediate, it's Fed Now is very familiar with it. It become a touch bit past due incoming. Can we get a commitment to do this 12 months so that with the aid of the cease of this calendar 12 months, agencies can transact 24/7 settle bills? I assume they can try this now on, I accept as true, with they can do it now and said now, and that they also can do it at the RTP system as nicely. So it is, I assume it's available. Let me test in, and I'll follow up, I'll observe up with you. And that's what people need. They want, if you want to transact 24 hours an afternoon with immediate bills, they don't want the money sitting in their financial institution all weekend waiting to depart their bank on Monday. And if it's a holiday weekend on Tuesday and Fed Now, every person usually thought properly. Observe how plenty runs via the Fed on an everyday basis, but it became never a 24-hour banking device. So I suppose the price inner of Fed Now is going to be a lot bigger than what people have been predicting early on. And that is going to advantage ISO cryptocurrencies as well. XRP DRs created to assist the DTCC settle 2 quadrillion each year. 2 quadrillion bucks every YR. And this is what we've been watching for. You know, that is what everyone became looking at 3-4 years in the past, after they were talking about